We've all seen that Manchester City have rewritten the rulebook on the pitch. 4 successive Premier League crowns, an unprecedented achievement, flowing football, a magnificent team. But now it seems City are trying to rewrite the rulebook off the pitch as well, to basically destroy many of the things that the Premier League believes has made it what it is. This is a huge moment, taking the Premier League to court, trying to force through a change in regulations that have been approved by the member clubs, setting club against club and potentially landing all of them with huge legal bills. This all started not with City, of course, but with Newcastle. When the Saudis bought the Tyneside club in 2021, a lot of their rivals were angry, frustrated, and wanted revenge. Revenge came in the form of pushing through new rules about related party transactions. Basically, deals with companies or clubs owned by a club's owner. That went through. In fact, there was very little against it. City didn't really make a big fuss. Newcastle did. There was nothing they could do. Fast forward to earlier this year though, and things have changed. The Premier League executive wanted to tighten up the rulebook, demanding that any deals were subject to a fair market value test. In other words, if you want to get sponsorship from a Saudi airline, if you're Newcastle, they can't just give you 400 million, not when the going rate is at 30 million. City weren't just angry, they were furious, incandescent, making legal threats before the vote. The vote actually went through, but only by the narrowest of margins. Normally 2/3 majority, 14 votes in favour. This one went through by 12 votes to 6, with 2 clubs abstaining. The City did not rest on their laurels. Within a few days the legal papers have been served, and next week the legal case, a 2-week arbitration hearing in which City want to have the rules thrown out and to demand money back, compensation, huge sums of damages. But that's not all. As part of City's claim, they're also suggesting that the rules themselves, this 2/3 majority, is unfair. It's the tyranny of the majority. It shouldn't be allowed. It has to be scrapped. Yet that is one of the foundation stones of the Premier League. That every club is equal, that every club has one vote, and that 2/3 of the membership are required for anything to be adopted, for any rule change, whether that be VAR or transfer rules or whatever it is. This is the significance of this case. It's not just the money, big as that is. It's not just the leadership of the Premier League, because if they lose this case they will look in a fearful pickle. It's the very legitimacy of the league itself. And of course people will wonder what the knock-on effects might be for those 115 allegations, charges that City are facing in the autumn. After all, a number of those charges relate to claims that the true source of the money for sponsorship wasn't the companies, but the Abu Dhabi state, City's owners. What happens over the next few weeks would have huge repercussions.